So again, a grade?
Oh, he said A.
Oh, A again.
Absolutely.
Repeat it again, yes. The draft is over. The AFC West had, well, one of the more boring days in the first round, but here's the good news. Dontari is one of the more interesting picks to the Chiefs at a nose tackle position that is a position of need. Here's the bad news. He's really raw. He's athletic, but he doesn't really bring that sort of experience being successful, even in Conference USA. So it's a little worrisome if you're a Kansas City Chief fan. There are other needs all over the Chiefs team. The offensive line, especially on the inside, needs work. The backfield is beat up, especially after we saw Jamal Charles go down with an ACL injury last season, so there is some concern there. But moving from there, we have a team that didn't have a pick. The Oakland Raiders, of course, traded this year's pick for Carson Palmer. That worked out terrifically well, didn't it? No, it did not. They have needs all over the place, and an elite player on either one of the lines in the secondary surely would have made them at least more viable in a somewhat down AFC West. Moving on from there, the San Diego Chargers got a lot better in the front seven, playing that 3-4 defense. They have Melvin Ingram now to attack the quarterback. He's unbelievably athletic, as we saw. Fake punts for touchdowns, fumble recoveries for touchdowns. He's just a playmaker. And since they lost Ron Rivera to Carolina, they're just missing something defensively. Melvin Ingram helps fill that void. Denver trades a pick and then trades down again. It's a situation where they're stocking up on picks, hopefully for Denver fans to surround Peyton Manning with offensive talent, but there are needs all over the place. They are older in the backfield as well, but an interesting situation nonetheless. I have a bunch of people over there, so you should follow me because they're going to fill me in on everything I need to know with the AFC West.
Welcome to the War Room.
I am glad to be here.
We're glad to have you.
Yes.
So the San Diego Chargers picked. What do you think? What's their grade?
I got to give it a B. Melvin Ingram is a solid addition, but they had some other needs as well. But with Peyton Manning coming to town, they're going to need some pass rushers.
Denver with all their trades.
I'm going to give it an A. They didn't move down just ridiculously far, and they've got to hope that Stanford tight end Kobe Fleener is still there with their top pick in the second round, and then try to look for some defensive line help with the last pick in the second round that they have. I think that would be a smart move. And
so again, a grade?
Oh, he said A.
A again.
Absolutely.
Repeat it again, yes.
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs, Dontari I think he's got talent. I just don't know if it's going to translate to the pro level, so I give it a C.
You give it a C. I'd love to give Oakland an H for ha-ha, because they need to get so much better, and they just didn't have a pick to do so on the first day. But I'll give them a C-. They tried to get better last season. I think they're going to do a pretty good job somehow, some way in the draft. We'll see. But Jimmy, before you go, because I don't want you to go, I want people to subscribe because we are doing these awesome videos at SB Nation. Subscribe somewhere in this window. Comment down below if you have big, strong thoughts on the AFC West. I don't know if anybody has big, strong thoughts on the AFC West.